about the origin of your favorite hobbies and how they became popular? If so, you're in the right place. Welcome to Jimmy's Deep Dive Podcast. Welcome everybody to today's Deep Dive episode, and we have a special guest today that I want you to give a biggest warm welcome to. His name is Matthew, and he's talking about a very interesting topic that most of us love. So take it away, Matthew.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm in the 8th grade, and I really love drawing because it's like my passion to do, and it's something I really enjoy liking to do. And the way I got introduced to it was like kind of interesting and kind of like cheesy, but like, you know, it's like what everyone has experienced, right? So this is like my kind of backstory of how I developed that passion. So I remember like one day my sister kept showing me a bunch of like animations on like YouTube, like those animation memes or whatever, and she kept calling them so cool, and I was like, I want to do that too. So I started like drawing because that's what I heard from YouTube, obviously, because I was like I used to go on YouTube a lot when I was like a little kid. I used to watch YouTube videos and everything, so I got it from YouTube that if you draw you could become an animator or something, and I was like, that's so good, I'm gonna go do that. And I started drawing, and then like I don't know, I kind of lost motivation to do it at some point because I felt like I wasn't like actually like developing skills, because it was taking me a long time just to improve my art. And like by the time like 5 months in, my art still looks sloppy, and I thought I would be like Picasso or something at the age of like 5, and I was quitting. But then some kid at my school told me, if you get enough practice, like it takes a long time, you can start drawing really good, like how you want to draw. And I'm like, there's no way you could actually do that. And they're like, it actually happens, you could do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go try it. And I tried months, year after year, and now I kind of like, I'm not Picasso or anything, but I can like draw like really good, but like not Picasso style, you know. Like I could tell I definitely improved from when I first started.
So anyways, thank you for that backstory, Matthew. And when we get back from our break, I say that in quotation marks, by the way, when we get back from our break, we're gonna go a little bit deeper into the history of drawing, just because Matthew's here. So when we come back, please give him the warmest welcome to our famous history section. We'll be right back. Welcome everybody to our ad break. Now you're probably wondering, Jimmy, you don't have any people to sponsor you. Well, guess what? I actually have subscribers. So we're gonna call out my favorite subscriber, always commenting on my posts, very nice person. The channel is Elliot and Loki. It is one of my best friends, and we want to support them. So when you're done with this episode, be sure to go back into that search bar, search up that channel, and if you want, I'll even put a picture of the channel name in the post that I'm gonna do before I do this on YouTube. So please check out his channel, because guess what? Sometime I'm gonna be as popular as them. Okay? So be sure to check them out. Give them a big thumbs up. Maybe even hit that subscribe button for them, because they're the most amazing person and they helped run this channel too. So back to our back to our podcast episode. Welcome everybody back from that ad break. I had a lot of mistakes there. But Matthew, are you ready to hear the history behind drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. So first of all, drawing is a visual art that uses an instrument to mark paper or another surface or digital representation of such. Traditionally, the instruments used to create a drawing are pencils, crayons, and ink pens, sometimes in combination. More modern tools include computer styluses with mice, and graphics tablets, and gamepads in VR drawing software. A drawing instrument releases a small amount of material onto a surface, leaving a visible mark. There are many drawing instruments, such as colored pencils, markers, watercolor, and the ones I just told you about. The most common support for drawing is paper, although other materials such as cardboard, wood, plastic, leather, canvas, or board have been used. Temporary drawings may be on a blackboard or whiteboard, and those use dry erase markers. Drawing has been a popular and fundamental means of public expression throughout human history, and is one of the simplest and most efficient means of communicating ideas. A drawing is one of the oldest forms of human expression with the visual arts. It is generally concerned with the marking of lines and areas of tone onto paper / other materials, where the accurate representation of the visual world is expressed upon a plain surface. Traditional drawings were monochrome, or at least had one little color, while modern colored pencil drawings may approach or cross a boundary between drawing and painting. In Western terminology, drawing is distinct from painting, even though similar media often are employed in both tasks. Dry media normally associated with drawing, such as chalk, may be used in pastel paintings. Drawing may be done with a liquid medium applied with brushes or pens. Using a brush for drawing is very widespread, and here is more the process of using lines and hatching, the characteristics that characterizes something as a drawing. Similar supports likewise can serve both. Painting generally involves the application of liquid paint onto prepared canvas or panels, but sometimes an underdrawing is drawn first on that same support. There are several categories of drawing, including figure drawing, cartooning, doodling, sketch, and freehand. There are also many drawing methods, such as line drawing, stippling, shading, tracing. In fields outside art, technical drawings or plans of buildings, machinery, circuitry, and other things are often called drawings, even when they have been transferred to another medium by printing. Drawing is one of the oldest forms, with evidence of its existence preceding that of written communication. It is believed that drawing was used as a specialized form of communication before the invention of the written language, demonstrated by the production of cave and rock paintings around 30,000 years ago. These drawings, known as pictograms, depict objects and abstract concepts. The sketches and paintings produced by Neolithic times were eventually stylized and simplified into symbol systems, and eventually into early writing systems. Before the widespread availability of paper in Europe, monks in European monasteries used drawings either as underdrawings for illuminated manuscripts on vellum or parchment, or as the final image. Drawing has also been used extensively in the field of science as a method of discovery, understanding, and explanation. The centuries have produced a canon of notable artists and draftsmen, each with their own distinct language of drawing, including in the 14th, 15th, and 16th centuries, which included Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael as some of the most famous. There's also Albrecht Dürer, Hans Holbein the Younger, and Piccolano. I'm sorry if I messed that up. I didn't mean to offend anybody. So that is our history section, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. So Matthew, what did you think of your history section? Was it good?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good because it kind of went through like what it actually was and how it started and who, when, where, basically.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to know?
No, not really.
Okay, then let's head into our next session. We're gonna do something that I'm gonna have to think about, so we'll be right back with, yet again, another break. Be right back. So welcome everybody to the final section of our episode. Yeah, I know it's only a 10-minute long episode, but I don't really care because I don't have a lot of time. So we're gonna ask Matthew deep dive questions. So to start, Matthew, what do you want to do with drawing?
Drawing, I want to get a career in it probably, because it's something I enjoy and something I have skills for. So those are two good factors that I have for my future career. Maybe go to college for it, and I don't know, it's a safe way for me to express how I'm feeling and stuff too, or designing stuff, or that's basically what I would do with that skill and passion.
Nice. So, deeper question that follows that up. Because you want to have a career in it, what kind of career? Are we talking newspaper cartoons, animating in Disney and Sony movies? What kind of career would you take away from this passion?
Maybe just cartooning, I guess. I forgot the word for that. I think it's literally just cartooning.
Yeah, okay. Because of your passion, what motivates you to keep going?
Probably how good my skills are, and how it's something I really enjoy to do, or how many compliments I get from it, or how good the career paths are for me. I could see myself being successful out of this, honestly.
Nice. So, is there anything you want the viewers to know before we wrap this episode up?
Don't let anyone put you down to quitting your hobby, career, whatever it may be. Don't let anyone put you down. And second, always know that do not quit if you think you don't have that much skill, because trust me, practice takes time, okay? So that's the only thing I want to say.
Nice. That's really motivational. I, for one, have struggled with drawing, and I'm in art class. So for the people out there who are struggling with drawing, remember Matthew's words, because they can change the way we see it. So thank you everybody for tapping into this episode, and we hope you join us next week. I don't know what we're going to do, and it's always up to our special guest. So we'll see you next week, possibly, and please give the biggest thank you to Matthew for spending his time in here and making this great episode.
Okay, bye everybody. Peace out, guys.
Today's episode is 100% organic and crafted straight from the hands of myself and my amazing teacher, Miss Asia. And of course, the biggest thanks to her and Matthew and the Tiger Woods Learning Lab Foundation for making this podcast possible. And of course, to my subscribers, because they wouldn't have made my podcast experience the best thing ever without their support. So thank you, and we'll see you next week.